Good evening and welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultan of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan receives a written message from the Prime Minister of Japan. His Majesty the Sultan condoles the American President on the victims of the snowstorm that struck a number of the US states. The Sultan of Oman and Japan signed a memorandum of understanding at various fields. And a number of wilayas in the Sultan of Oman witnesses rainfall of varying intensity. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq received a written message from His Excellency Fumio Kishida, Prime Minister of Japan. The message deals with the advanced relations between the two countries and matters of common interest. It was handed over to His Majesty the Sultan by His Excellency Nishimura Yasutoshi, Japanese Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry, when His Majesty gave him an audience at Al Baraka Palace today. His Excellency the Minister conveyed greetings and best wishes of the Japanese Prime Minister to His Majesty the Sultan and the Omani people. On his turn, His Majesty the Minister asked to convey his sincere sentiments to the Prime Minister and the people of Japan. During the audience, areas of joint cooperation in various fields were reviewed. It was attended by His Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasr Al-Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, His Excellency Jota Yamamoto, Ambassador of Japan to Oman, and members of the delegation accompanying the Japanese Minister. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq has sent a cable of condolences to His Excellency Joe Biden, President of the United States of America, on the victims of the snowstorm that struck a number of US states. The Sultan of Oman, represented by the Ministry of Energy and Minerals, and Japan, represented by its Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, today signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, in the field of hydrogen, fuel, ammonia, and carbon recycling that includes methanation. More details in the following report.
Strengthening from the distinguished relations between the two countries and their desire to enhance and develop cooperation between them in all fields, the Sultanate of Oman, represented by the Minister of Energy and Minerals, signed with Japan, represented by the Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry, a memorandum of cooperation in the fields of hydrogen, ammonia fuel, carbon recycling and modern methods of methane production. The memorandum aims to achieve the goals represented in accelerating cooperation between the two sides in the field of energy and its sources, confirming the continuous role of the Sultanate of Oman and its contribution to achieving energy security in Japan, and discussing cooperation in developing hydrogen, ammonia fuel, carbon recycling and modern methods of methane production, and supporting joint efforts between them in these areas.
We were able to sign 5 agreements today. The first 2 are between the Ministry of Energy and Minerals here in Sultanate of Oman and JOICOM from Japan, and the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry from Japan. The first one is an extension of an existing agreement that was signed way back in 2014. It was renewed twice. We modified it slightly so that it includes the new energies, particularly hydrogen, renewable energy and ammonia, in the areas of developing this economy, as well as developing the human capabilities required in order to embark into this new economy. The second one is a collaboration between the Ministry of Energy and the Ministry of Trade in Japan in the areas of also new energies, but this one is also expanded into the carbon capture, sequestration, methanation, which is combining green hydrogen and CO2 to reproduce the synthetic gas. All of them are extremely important for us, and we are determined to implement them with sizable projects, inshallah.
The two sides agreed to extend the term of the memorandum starting from the 9th of January 2023 for a period of 3 years, in addition to cooperation in the commercial and technical fields related to clean energy and the provisions contained in the memorandum that were not amended by this extension remain unchanged and valid. The economic trade and technical cooperation between the Sultanate of Oman and Japan has been the backbone and long and fruitful relationship that continues to prosper and grow. Hence, signing of a Memorandum of Understanding and Agreements robust partnership between Oman and Japan is a significant milestone in the history of Oman LNG, where it complements a company's strive to renew its contracts for beyond 2024 with a strong interest to leverage partnership. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Also, the Oman Liquefied Natural Gas Company, LNG, signed binding close agreements with 3 Japanese companies for the production and delivery of liquefied natural gas starting in 2025.
To strengthen the bonds of strong partnership between the Sultanate of Oman and Japan, which is one of the most important destinations for Omani LNG over the past 22 years, Oman LNG signed binding close agreements with 3 Japanese companies with the aim of producing and delivering LNG to Itochu companies and JERA, Mitsui & Co., starting in the year 2025.
This MOU and this basic agreement is very important for Japan and for the world. So now regarding the LNG market, it is very tightened, and also LNG prices are very high. So this transaction will support the good market for LNG, and also many countries will have a benefit from this transaction through the stability of LNG market, and also so reasonable prices of LNG.
Under this agreement, the Sultanate of Oman will supply Japanese companies with about 2,350,000 metric tons annually of liquefied natural gas, according to contracts ranging from 5 to 10 years, which reflects the efforts of the Sultanate of Oman in providing energy sources for global markets.
We're very happy to sign these agreements with our Japanese partners today, with JERA, Itochu, and Mitsui. And this is an opening for the new opportunities, not only for Japan, but also for the other countries in the LNG market. We'd like to thank the management and also the steer from the government, and also these opportunities, these contracts, not only for the company but also for the country of Oman.
This step contributes in paving the way for the Oman LNG company to sign new contracts and strengthen the strategic partnership with Japan in line with the company's goals and vision after 2024. This achievement also contributes to ensuring the company's survival as a safe and reliable source of clean and reliable energy worldwide.
Bilarab bin Haytham Award for Architectural Design organized a workshop for the 30 teams which qualified from the first sorting phase in the second round of the award. The workshop included 14 work papers on architecture presented by a number of academics and specialists from inside and outside the Sultanate of Oman. The work papers focused on sustainable design, merging architectural design with the surroundings requirements for designing museums and architectural drawings. 58 male and female youth representing 30 projects are participating in the workshop in order to develop their architectural projects. His Excellency Khalid bin Al Mali, Chairman of the Shura Council, received Vladimir Vich, Chairman of the Industry and Trade Committee of the Duma of the Friendly Federal Russia, and coordinator of the parliamentary group on relations with the legislative assemblies of the GCC countries. They discussed increasing the existing cooperation between the Sultanate of Oman and Russia, especially in the legislative councils in the two countries, through exchanging expertise in the academic, economic and tourism fields, in addition to agreeing on the thoughts and visions in the international events to serve the two countries. The wilayas of the governorate of Muscat witnessed rainfall of varying intensity due to the effects of the air troughs affecting the northern governorates of the Sultanate of Oman. The wilaya of Matrah recorded sporadic rainfall of varying intensity amounting of 60 millimeters, which led to flood the wadis of the wilaya. The governorate of South Al-Batna, North Al-Batna, Al-Dakhiliya, Msandam, Muscat, Al-Lahira, Al-Brahimi also witnessed sporadic rains led to flow of the wadis. The Civil Defense and Ambulance Authority in Muscat Governorate dealt with 30 calls, and a number of people were rescued without any injuries. In view of the rains of varying intensity that the Sultanate of Oman is witnessing, and in the interest of the health and safety of male and female students, the Directorate General of Education in Muscat Governorate announced the suspension of studies today in all schools within the Muscat Governorate for the evening period, provided that the classes resume tomorrow. The latest weather maps and analysis of the National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center indicate upper air troughs will likely continue affecting the Sultanate of Oman from today until Thursday morning, December 29th. The alert issued by the Omani Meteorology said that clouds adversant will continue affecting the governorates of Musandam, North Al-Batna, South Al-Batna, Al-Brahimi, Al-Dakhiliya, Muscat, Al-Lahira, North Al-Sharqiya and South Al-Sharqiya, with chances of rain showers, occasionally thunder showers, and will likely cause flow of wadis. Tomorrow, the trough of low pressure will continue affecting the governorates of Musandam, North Al-Batna, South Al-Batna, Al-Brahimi, Al-Dakhiliya, Muscat, Al-Lahira, North Al-Sharqiya and South Al-Sharqiya, with chances of showers, occasionally thunder showers, will likely cause flow of wadis. The weather event will start gradually weakening by Wednesday night, with continuing chances of scattered rain until Thursday morning. Expected impact rain showers from 10 to 60 millimeters will likely cause wadi flows. Fresh downdraft winds with speed of 30 to 70 kilometers per hour. Sea state will be moderate to rough, with a maximum wave height between 2 to 3 meters along the coast of Musandam Governorate and the coastal areas of Oman Sea. The Civil Aviation Authority advises all to take precaution during rain and wadis flows, and to check the visibility and sea state before sailing, and follow the issued weather bulletins and reports. Within the aim to support the transformative and innovative industries, the Academic Industrial Innovation at Madain signed a partnership agreement with Sohar University. The agreement contributed in improving the advanced industries and presenting qualitative academic and training programs, as well as supporting all types of industry. Based on the agreement, the company will be specialized in providing services as specialized industrial support in the field of research, development, reverse engineering and manufacturing precision parts, and specialized spare parts for the industrial companies inside and outside the Sultanate, in addition to develop the national cadres. His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, presided over the signing ceremony. To enhance technical security within the financial sector and address its challenges both on local as well as international level, Technical Security in the Banking and Financial Sector Conference was launched today. More details in the following report.
Technical Security in the Banking and Financial Sector Conference was launched today under the patronage of His Excellency Tahir bin Salim Al Amri, CEO of the Central Bank of Oman. The event was organized by Unsur Technologies in partnership with Microsoft and the Central Bank of Oman.
We believe that collaboration is very important. We need to actually encourage that. We try as much as possible. These are all efforts. We hope they will succeed. If they don't, we'll learn from them.
The conference began with a review of the latest technical security solutions developed by Unsur Technology for institutions operating in the financial and banking sectors in partnership with Microsoft.
We've gathered today to talk about the integration between Unsur, CBO, and also the banking and financial sector. We've shared the challenges and the experiences that are difficult for these sectors, are faced by these sectors, and how to overcome these challenges in the right way using the right devices and right platforms.
It's worth to mention that in partnership with Microsoft also, Unsur Technologies was able to develop a technical security solution known as Secured Core PCs in their TURS device, which is the first secure tablet developed for industries whose owners deal with intellectual property, sensitive security information, or customers' personal data, including personally identifiable information. Technical security in financial and banking sector. This conference comes to shed light upon the important updates within the field. For Oman TV, Ahmed bin Hilal Al-Busaidi, Muscat.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources organized a workshop entitled Biosecurity Applications in the Fish Farms. The workshop aims to introduce the main procedures in the level of fish farms, especially freshwater aquaculture. The workshop stated that aquaculture provides job opportunities and plays a vital role in increasing fish production and supporting food security sector. The ministry stated that the production of fish farming amounted to 1,700 tons this year. The commercial production of European sea bream amounted to 1,350 tons. The workshop was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Nasser Al-Bakri, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources. Asyad Group launched Data Lake as its latest digital ecosystem project that falls within its strategic to equip Asyad with empirical insights on current and future operational markets and customer trends. On this project, Asyad Group partnered with Rihal, an Omani data and migration services company, to develop its big data management and analysis capabilities, support cloud-based application, and utilize Oman's new in-country cloud infrastructure, accelerating the deployment of cutting-edge technologies. This helps Asyad Group's operational performance and quality improve, its profitability increase, and its business develop. The total volume of domestic liquidity increased by 0.2% to reach 20,024 million Omani riyals compared to the same period last year, while the volume of foreign assets of the Central Bank of Oman decreased by 12.8% at the end of last October to reach more than 6 billion Omani riyals. The financial supply, in its narrow sense, which consists of total cash outside the banking system, in addition to current accounts, and the demand deposits in local currency, decreased by 1%. Omani Women Association in Wilaya of Al-Kamil and Al-Wafi organized the third family businesses exhibition entitled My Craft is My Future. It comes to demonstrate Omani women's role in managing various businesses. More details in the following report.
Oman Development Bank in Sur organized the Development Pioneers exhibition to introduce some local projects to the public. The exhibition included 20 projects from several fields in order to showcase their projects and publicize for them.
The aim of this exhibition to open a marketing outlet for Omani products for small and medium business enterprises to open its window for the community to understand it, to aware of it, and also to make the community take a chance to understand how the entrepreneur in Oman are working and what are the common businesses in Oman.
Some projects presented their products which reflect their skills, such as making perfumes, food, and handicrafts. Along with the exhibition, some participation from school students was there, entitled The Little Pioneer, where students showcased their projects and experiences. The exhibition reflects one of Oman Development Bank initiatives, which meant to provide the required support for small and medium enterprises in order to find all possible methods to make them successful. In addition, after they succeeded, they will contribute in the national economy and will create some job opportunities in the market. Sultan bin Saif Sarai from Wilaya of Sur, South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate.
You're watching the Sounds of Oman television. Before tonight's bulletin, here are main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan received a written message from the Prime Minister of Japan. His Majesty the Sultan condoles the American President on the victims of the snowstorm that struck a number of U.S. states. The Sons of Oman in Japan signed a memorandum of understanding at various fields. And a number of wilayas in the Sons of Oman witnesses rainfall of varying intensity. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From us in the newsroom and the studios, please take care driving outside as the rain will continue today, tonight, and tomorrow. Stay safe. Good night.